All right, guys, I have Maria Carvalho.
Hey,
How's it going, Maria?
good. How are you?
Doing good, doing good. Congratulations on moving on to the next round.
Thanks.
If we could just go ahead and get a quick statement on how you felt the game went and what it took to move on.
Well, first of all, we're here to play, and we're here to win, not to play. I mean, we're trying to get as many wins as we can, and we're trying to get a ring, right? And I think that today wasn't our best game, but we got the win, and that's the most important thing.
Absolutely. I'll go ahead and open it up to questions. Kyle McDonald.
Maria, I just wanted, what was the mindset coming into today, considering what happened last year in this, first game of the tournament for you guys, where you lost to Seattle? What was the mindset coming into today?
Losing against Seattle last season was like the worst thing ever. Coming here today, I had so much energy, and I just wanted to beat whoever we're going to play. I didn't care. Chicago, GCU, I didn't care. I was going for the win, It's just a terrible feeling when you come here last season and you just lose the first game, knowing that you're capable of winning. So.
Maria, kind of at the end there, Chicago State tried to make a push in the fourth quarter. Can you talk about what it took to kind of fend them off and get the win?
It just took us to be together. All we need to do is just play together and don't rush on our shots, because we're rushing a lot. And defensively, definitely box out. We didn't do a good job boxing out, and I think that's one of the things that we need to fix for GCU for sure. And for what? Or RGB? What did you say?
All right, you'll take on the winner of UTRGV.
Sorry, I'm trying to understand what he's saying.
You're good. You're good. Go ahead, Jared Lloyd.
Bem feito, Maria.
Obrigada.
Preciso utilizar a português pouco.
Eu posso te ajudar.
Preciso ajuda. Então, no, I will ask about the start of the game, because you guys came out really aggressive. You scored 10 quick points as you guys built that quick lead. How big was that?
It was definitely huge. Like I said before, we got into the game and we just had so much energy and we just wanted to win, We just wanted to build that lead. And as the game went on, we kind of relaxed, and that's how Chicago started scoring points, and we didn't box out. And that's what we need to fix, boxing out.
You guys have had some tough things going on this season. So is it, do you feel like this team's peaking right now, ready to make the run that you're capable of?
For sure. We're definitely ready. I'm ready. I'm so ready to beat GCU or RGB. I don't care who comes. I am so ready.
Sean Walker.
Yeah, Maria, I know you guys have had kind of some friends and family and whatnot at the arena for most of the year. But what did it mean to be able to open this arena up to, even if it was just a handful of fans, to be able to play in front of some people and that kind of thing, for the WAC to kind of open it up for you guys?
It's amazing. I love to play with a lot of people watching. I don't know, it just gives me so much energy and motivation. And just to have some people watching our games, it just makes me so happy.
Nathan Jackson.
Maria, you guys assisted 17 times on 22 made shots. Was that something that was an emphasis for you guys on offense, or was that just in the flow of the offense?
It's always an emphasis to share the ball. So we're always trying to play together.
Kyle McDonald.
Maria, did Coach Nielsen have anything to say about the turnover situation today? You guys had
Oh my gosh,
committed 21 turnovers on the day. So I just wonder what his thoughts were in the locker room.
Oh, that was bad. We heard Dan yelling at us. Yeah, it was bad. We cannot do that, especially against Chicago. What the heck? We definitely cannot do that. We need to fix that. That is boxing out for GCU, IGB. Well, so.
Anybody else? Thanks,
No
Mayor.
further questions. Cool. Thank you, Maria.
Thanks.
Muito obrigado.
Okay, we're now joined by head coach Dan Nielsen. Dan, we just start us off with an opening statement.
Yeah, obviously really happy to get the win today. A little frustrated with our consistency. I thought our first and third quarters were pretty solid. I thought our second and fourth, we kind of took off the gas. And credit to Chicago State because they play really hard and they're well coached. So a lot of credit to them. And then with us, like you guys mentioned with Maria, the turnovers and the offensive rebounds for them are definitely an area we're going to have to work on.
Okay, we'll go to Kyle McDonald.
I don't really have to ask it, but I mean, how do you fix that? I guess you have a little bit more time than you did in the regular season with the turnovers and getting ready for whoever you play on Friday. But I mean, that was an obvious problem against maybe a less than stellar defense tonight.
Yeah, I mean, we were just loose with the ball in some areas where we just have to tighten up. Typically we're averaging, about 17 assists, about 13 turnovers. So it's definitely more than usual tonight. A lot of them unforced, just kind of speeding up a little bit out of character. I think a lot of it's just kind of getting our legs back underneath us, getting going again. And it's just attention to detail. It's not like something that is a crazy hard fix. It's just when you have a little bit more attention to it, you tend to do it more. And so we'll focus on it in practice tomorrow. But, if you look at it over the course of the year, we've been really pretty good with our turnovers and with our we're the leading rebounding differential team in the league for a reason. So we just got to get kind of back to the basics on that. And I think we'll be in good shape.
Sean Walker.
Yeah, we can talk about kind of the things that you guys didn't do and how you need to get improved and that kind of thing. And certainly, I know Kyle will touch on them a little bit more because that's what he does. That's what he likes to do. I'm giving Kyle a bunch of crap because you guys know how it is. But just to be able to talk about them after a win, how long was kind of the past year because of what you guys went through when you came down to Vegas, lost that game, then everything kind of went to hell in a handbasket, I guess, for lack of a better term. I mean, just how good does it feel to be able to get this win and maybe kind of redeem yourselves a little bit?
Well, it feels great, Sean. I think the big thing, and you hit it on the head, like we don't spend very much time on negativity. Like the turnovers and rebounds, obviously we're going to talk about, but talking about it doesn't do anything. You just work, you work on it and you move on. I think the thing for us is just our expectations and what we hold ourselves accountable to. And that's where I'm so proud of our team this year. I mean, to get to, what are we now, 13-5, so in just 18 games this year, we have more wins than all last year. We finished second for the second time ever, and the other time was last year. And we're playing pretty well. I think we have like a 4 or 5, 6 game winning streak, something like that. So despite, like you said, Sean, despite things, there's always things to work on. But the name of the game is winning basketball games. And I'm really proud of our group for how far we've come since last year. To be in the position we're in and to be 13-5 and still be playing in our tournament, we're pretty excited about it.
Jared Lloyd.
Hey, Dan.
Hey, Jared, how's it going?
Good, man. You?
Hey, feeling good now. We're not going to get on the bus to go home and got a win, so we're feeling good.
Let's talk about Maria because, you come out against a team like a Chicago State, you let them hang around and, they made a nice push at the end, but that start kind of put the put the pedal to the metal and build that quick lead. Maria had 10 of your first 14. I mean, that was just, really big for her and for the team.
Yeah, I thought she really set the tone today. I thought she was aggressive. I thought she, defensively was really good. And like you said, building that lead early, I think was huge. We talked about it all week. And, really, I thought she made up for, a couple, Josie normally finishes a little better and those things. And that's what a team's about. We talk about it all the time. Some days it's not your day, so other people have to step up. I thought Madison Grange had a huge game today. 13 points in 23 minutes. I thought Megan Jensen played some big minutes for us. And, that's when you have a solid team. And why I love coaching these guys is, it's not the same people every week, every night. It's, you know, different people can step up and help you to get a win. And that's what it's all about.
Well, and I think some of the issues you ran into, you know, some of it when you're up 20, sometimes things do get a little loose, and some of those turnovers and rebounds, I think, might have,
For sure.
you know,
for
that
sure.
that made a difference. Do you look at your rotation? I mean, you want to play 3 games this week, and when you're up 20 in game 1, and you know you've got a couple more, do you change your rotation at all, or do you have to try and balance that? How do you kind of look at that?
Yeah, I mean, it's like, you know, we maybe haven't played as many games this year, but, you know, we're getting deeper into the season, and we have been, you know, practicing as much as we can since, you know, into June, July. And yeah, it starts to wear on you. We got a couple kids with, you know, bumps and bruises and some injuries. And so there's no question there, you know, trying to get some more people some minutes to maybe cut down on other people's minutes. There's no question we did that tonight, and I thought some people stepped up and did well. And because like you said, 3 games in 4 days, you got to have more than just 5 or 6 people. And so that's the beauty of basketball, is you never know when it's going to be your night. And so I thought we had some people step up, you know, off the bench tonight and really help us out.
I'll send it back to Kyle.
I resent that negativity comment. Hey, I just wanted to ask you, how important was it to stay focused on tonight and not get caught up looking ahead to who you could possibly play on Friday? I mean, like Jared was saying, Chicago State's not a bad team. They kind of hung around. If you let them hang around, maybe it's a different ball game. But like, how important was it to get that, you know, taken care of instead of looking ahead?
Well, for sure. I mean, we haven't talked one bit about RGV or Grand Canyon with our kids this week, because, you know, Chicago State played us tough at home in the first game. And, you know, their first game against people every week, they've played really well. And I think because their numbers, the second game, they've struggled a little bit. So we knew we were going to be in for a fight. They have some good players. They just are lacking depth, really. And that team, you know, if they can stay together, they're going to get better and better. And so, yeah, the focus this whole week, we didn't talk one bit about anybody else, was on Chicago State. And Friday and Saturday don't matter at all if you don't take care of business today. And so I'm glad we got the win. Hopefully we can get some rest, get our bodies taken care of, and get ready to go for Friday, whoever we play.
Okay, Nathan Jackson, and then I'll take one more if you guys have one.
Coach, you talked at the end of the game about how you're proud of how your defense played. You guys scored 16 turnovers in the first half. Is there anything that you can pinpoint that's allowed you guys to be so successful in the defensive end?
You know, I think I got to give credit to my staff on that. You know, we spent a lot of time scouting our opponents, both personnel and what they run, and we really spent a lot of time preparing that way. You know, I think I might be wrong, but I think we're one of the give up the lowest points in the league, I think, or close to. And I think it's just a big credit to my staff and how hard they work at it, and then our girls for buying into learning the game, understanding the game, and improving their basketball IQ so that we can take people out of the stuff they want to do. You know, our theme for today was make them shoot shots they're uncomfortable with. And I thought in longer stretches, we did a good job of that. Got a little lax at times, but I think that's why we were able to hold them to, you know, 43 points.
Okay, any more questions? Okay, thank you, Dan.
Okay, awesome, guys. Thank you.
Thanks, Dan.
And
Thank you.
Stay positive, Kyle.
Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Thank you.